Let's take a look now at Jalen Smith. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Trying to make one miss. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Now from inside the red zone. Escapes the pressure to his right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quick game. Could not make his way to the corner.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that will try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off.
Yeah, you didn't even
Decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sells the run, looking to pass. Oh, it's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Wants to throw one first. Caught by Smith. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Straight ahead, it's Hunter. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
They're not even running the play I call.
This defense, third down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually,
like, what the fuck, yeah? I'm not this. I don't even have a quarterback.
Made a play.
And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun, it's Ford. Powers through the defender. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Good job just to get rid of that one.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropped back on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he avoids the sack. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Making his first move. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his man. Oh, what a caught! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Ford. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout called. Cincinnati using it 2nd. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minnesota!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming, we got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Rushes on. Finds a man in the middle. Here's a little room there. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. He'll set up to throw.
Wow.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
That hurt. I thought I could get that there. That hurt, yo. Oh, bro, I trusted it.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking pick 6 all the way to the house that could really end up costing you.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 10 team, the UCLA Bruins.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Motion from the wideout. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Trying to establish the run. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun. Got enough for the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hand it to the back. Made a defender miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bearcats are in the red zone. working the ground game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Zings it complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It throws incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. From the gun. Looking
Thank you.
Touchdown, Bearcats.
Damn.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second
These
half.
niggas is not on our level, and they really fucking y'all up on defense. Or offense, I mean, like, we gotta act like we can pass the ball this game.
That was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
You're my one-on-one guy in short situations. Like, what's going on?
We'll start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Follows his block. It's Ford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Ford. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Under pressure. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And there he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Special teams proving to be special. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Ford. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Selling the fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that time, the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
Look out! Got his man downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Minnesota! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Get the fuck.
It's intercepted. Hey,
is he cold?
Fourth quarter play for this defense.
Is he cold?
And they'll get him down after a solid
Like, what the
return.
fuck?
This offense has it with really
Does he
good
not have
position.
no composure?
They'll run the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. All over him immediately. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good.
He
And
getting
after
bailed
the
out
miss, they're still
because this
down
team
by a
is
field
bad.
goal.
But honestly,
Man, you feel for
why
the kicker.
can't
had
he
a chance
pass
to
the
tie
ball
this
on
game
the
in
road?
fourth quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Cross. Timeout taken by Minnesota, that's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Using his legs, it's Cross. Breaks into the open. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Bearcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, it's Cross. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's changing the play. 2nd down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. He came flying out from his free safety position and stopped him well short. In fact, he'll be about 3 yards behind the marker, and it's 4th down. On 4th, and he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. This is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They're all over him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Offside. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flips it out in the flat. At the 40, there he goes.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. I'm choking, man. What the fuck?
At the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And how about the answer from this defense? You give up a huge play. What do? Bounce right back, rush the quarterback, put pressure on him, and get the enormous sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Left side is Simpson. Still on his feet at the 45.
Get the fuck.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down.
Get the
27.
fuck.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. Third and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks. He uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Setting up the screen. Turning it on. He's at the tip. Got enough space. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And inside a minute to go, they got the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got
30
it all.
seconds.
The offense,
Come
the
on,
defense
Bearcats.
playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to
what
work with
was
you, so
that? How did he get so
Drop
hung
back
up?
and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game. Let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Out wide left, it's Smith.
Thank you, Smith.
Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. The Bearcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw one first. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Smith. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Changing the routes with his receivers. From the red zone, looking for a man. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
No! He dropped it!
Last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. It's really
I
the most
lost.
common type of upset we see every year.